Oh, this is too much for my heart, you guys. I can't believe it, like, we've beaten the Ascians. All the unsundered Ascians are gone. The ones that are left, there's no one to guide them, there's no one to elevate them when they're destroyed.
Oh, Alpha, no.
And, there's one conspicuously Xenos-shaped hole in the heart of Zodiark.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
That's a mood. That is a mood, Dulio.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphinaud has broken the news.
Good
I
lord.
don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Picture paints 1,000 words. There you go.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me.
Oh my god. Alphinaud has grown so much.
To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphinaud, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
Alisaie was right. Oh my goodness. Hey, Duelia should take up pugilist with those hands though, eh? Holy crap. No? Too soon? Bad timing?
I hear the airship crashed in our meringue. Never mind. Important thing is, you're all safe and well. That said, we should probably retrieve the wreck before the locals strip it for trolley parts. Or perhaps we can make a trade of it.
Oh, thank goodness you can still return. If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would burst here and now. Like Alphinaud, I know that yours is a life of constant employment, but visit us from time to time. Mean the world to us. I understand the Exarch will be leaving with you. Capable though its custodians are, the Crystarium will be poorer for his absence. It seems the coming years will be a period of transition for both of our cities. But through mutual cooperation, I am confident we'll find a way forward. Duskcaller, thank you very much for the resub, by the way. Thank you, thank you. You missed the reaction? Don't worry, this will be up on YouTube over the next couple of days, so have an opportunity to catch anything you missed there. There's a strange feeling, Ethys, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. Yes, I know. I shall cherish my memories of Movrant, of every soul I met here, the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Alphinaud is very confident that, you know, that our spirit vessel isn't going to behave basically like a crystal of darkness and let him travel back and forth. Forgive me, I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? I just wanted to see you cry. Alisaie said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite alright now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next. Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies, I misspeak, of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue, but a small part of me worries they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Fairall is about to get so mad at us. Hey, Markinut, thank you very much for the sub, by the way. That's very kind of you. I appreciate the support. Oh man, Fairall's gonna be furious. I mean, Fairall can come and visit us, but, you know, she doesn't really... Sorry, they don't really have the time to so much. Hey, Captain SG as well. Thank you very, very much for that Prime sub. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I should mention that both Twitch subs and patrons have access to exclusive channels on our Discord server where I link early access to new videos for most of the series that we're going to be doing going forward. There's already one. The next Tales from the Calamity is up for subs and patrons, which is not going to be for everyone else for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm trying to like really sort of incentivize and reward support for the channel. So yeah, make sure that you've got your Discord and Twitch linked if you are a subscriber, so you can get in on all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Raul. Yeah, thanks, mate. Very much for the 300 biddies. That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? And Klinger, thank you very, very, very much, my friend, for 3 months. I appreciate it. Thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, which hath been his home these 100 years. A noble gesture. And thank you, Miss Violacia. Thank you very much for the 100 bidding. I appreciate it. As for Master Alphinaud's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fey friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come. I've been meaning to show something to thee. Object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Oh, that's what we were talking about earlier. Oh, is the bot dead? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light. One that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Yeah, okay. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. When his mortal form was, if mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel its transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, all that remaineth of our friend. If thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, no more fitting a bearer than. As ever, thou would find the Amaro in Volokdorf. My thanks, Ethys. Oh, Seto! Oh! Oh. Oh, my poor boy. Sickle, I'm dabbing in my heart, alright? Okay? I promise. You'll have to take my word for it. Actually, save ourselves 30 seconds here. Hello, my friend.
Ah, full glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, what do I owe the pleasure of the visit?
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Well, that's quite a story, Seto. I'm glad that we're telling it to him and not just giving him some esoteric one-liner.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it. Your soul? How can this be?
Oh.
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
Oh, I can't with this.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe or even console you.
This one's difficult. Reasons.
Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
I'm sorry, guys. Man and his bird, huh? Alright, thanks to Ryne. Oh my god, this zone's so big. It takes so long to cross this bloody zone. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, give me some dialogue. Don't just leave me with that one. It really does feel like the end of Return of the King, you know? Surely that's not just me. And it really does feel like a conclusion again, not just for Shadowbringers, but for everything. And it's sad, you know, like defeating Elidibus, having the Ascians gone. It's really like bittersweet. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Novigrad. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light, generations to come. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow as thy next destination? The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect your stolers is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. Giving its specificity to the source, yon elemental chart is perhaps best removed. Yet I cannot help but imagine what might unfold were a native of the first to chance upon. Question, conjure in the mind of the discoverer, and whither their curiosity might lead them. It'd make for the beginnings of a grand adventure, would it not? Aurelge, you're gonna destroy the world by leaving one of your posters behind. You clean up after yourself, alright? Remember the Prime Directive. Although, yeah, we've kind of thrown that out the window by like level 71. Actually, Grahat here threw that one out the window, to be fair. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Something like that, yeah. Is Aurelge truly think me so slovenly? Nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even paid my farewells. Everyone save Runar, that is. Nowhere to be seen. I feel like I really should give you and Runar a private moment here, Stoller. Like, I really don't want a third wheel on this one.
Master Matoya.
Oh, come on, dude.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Oh, no.
Runar, please.
I jest. At least in part.
No, you don't.
What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it is with curiosity and courage that the Knight's Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
KB Denny, thank you very much for that sub. I really appreciate it.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
Oh no.
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
Fair.
And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Runar, really?
I love how her arms and legs come up like a kitty. Oh my god. It's so embarrassing. And I love it how everyone else in town's like, bruh, enough of the PDA, jeez.
Please take good care of Master Matoya. See that she eats well and wraps up warm on cold days. And there is a herbal tea which she enjoys. I give you the recipe, you could make it for her, perhaps? And, above all, please keep her close. I do not deny that she is strong. Even the strongest among us should not be alone.
Honestly, there's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? No? Still have to take the Exarch to Nabath Aring? I see. Very well. You can lick it on Thancred while you're about it. This will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. Path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. As I make my way out of the wood, I shall call to mind all that I learned during my time here. I shall picture the day of my return. I know not when it will be, but mark my words, I will learn to traverse the rift. Well, let's hope you can do it without, picking up your body, huh? Alright. Again, it wouldn't terribly surprise me if these spirit vessels work something like a crystal of light or crystal of darkness, but the idea is that we're putting them back in their bodies, not like, you know, removing the necessity of that connection.
Oh, it's you! To see you looking none the worse for wear. Let me guess, you're here to ride the trolley too. Don't ask me how I know, I can just tell.
Alright, Magnus, what's up? Damn trolley files.
Eh? You too? What is this, my bloody name, eh? I see. Yes, Thancred was here. And Ryne too. They said they wanted to go to Nabath Aring. We gave them the use of the trolley.
That's right. The old girl's up and running again. We didn't just put her back together, mind you.
Ah, with a bit of help from Master Chai, we made her faster and stronger.
Oh yes, the future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time to reach for the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys.
If you ask me, it'd be better off making them smaller. That way they could fit in narrow shafts.
But that's genius! Why didn't I think of that?
Enough. You can daydream in your own time. Guess you've forgotten our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to Chinese, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we've got go faster. We need help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down, as a matter of fact. Seem to have a habit of crashing things.
Yeah, it's kind of a specialty. We're back. Well, thanks for the loan of the trolley. Ethys, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do. Means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be.
Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere?
You could say that.
So you're heading home. I'm just a simple miner and don't know much about this world-traversing business. That's the young lady here. Be looked after, will she?
I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium, and I don't want for anything. Besides which, I've recently made a new friend. Her name is Gaia, and she'll always be there if I need her. Just like you lot. So please, don't worry, I'll be fine, really.
You say so.
It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave.
But I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family.
No, but it's for the best. Ryne has chosen to walk her own path. Doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities.
and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy you your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus. Everyone. Shall we then? If you've nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together.
Oh, poor Ryne. She's losing both of her daddies. Oh. When it comes to families, you think together was best, but it's not always that simple, is it? Never really thought about what with my parents being long gone. People in this town are the closest thing to family I've got. And to be fair, I'd hate to leave them, but I'm not going anywhere.
Mark me words, Ethys. One day Twine will thrive again. And I hope that Thancred can come back to see it. Him and that funny-talking fortune-teller bloke. Bugger me, I forgot to thank Thancred. When you get the chance, tell him I'm glad we had that little talk. And tell him we'll look out for the girl.
Alright. Here we go, I suppose. Time to see what Xenos has been up to, I dare say. Oh, it's you. Probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just... I always knew that everyone would leave one day. And I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home, but now the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. I don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say the things that I need to say. I'm not sure I can even do that. I'll be there with you. Right. Thank you, Ethys. I think we all feel braver with you around. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. Okay. I did everything I could in the time I had. No regrets. I took the liberty of informing the Crystarium's leaders of our imminent departure. Seemed only right. I thought that it would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Yulmore felt heavier than the last. I trust the Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm. Alright.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Backlog undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Ryne. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Why, this is just about all of you.
How the hell did they sneak up on us?
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium. With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
I, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this? Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
We're not out of the woods yet. I'm still scared that something terribly, terribly wrong is gonna happen. Wind up, Miss Del. Oh no, upon no one in particular. No, really. Damn it, Koji. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Ryne, almost left you behind there. Well, I suppose it's time. You ready, Ethys? I mean, I can come back and forth as much as I need to. Alright, let's not keep the others waiting. Alright. Oh, my friends. I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. The very thing my spirits needed. All that remains is to return to the source. The 12 know we have made Crown Tataru worry long enough. Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. Spirit of solidarity. I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. Alright. How many times have we few assembled thus in this storied chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, the scene would be complete. Nay, it would be complete were he standing before us with Emet-Selch smirking in the wings. So we cannot take our worldly goods with us. I want you to have my gunblade. Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. As long as it serves you in some way. Satisfied. Are you gonna become a gunbreaker? Oh man, that'd be so cool. Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it.
Ah, there you are. I take it you are ready for the journey. The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin.
Okay. Alright. Good luck, everyone. See you on the other side.
Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once.
All right, then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities, and it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur.
Beckelug, you're supposed to tell the child that yes, everything's gonna be fine, don't worry about it.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
Oh, I'm really worried. I'm really, really worried. Is this a bad time to realize that we should have labeled the crystals? No? Just me? Alright.
Did it? Are we?
Oh. Oh. Oh, my heart.
We're home.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
Oh, snap, of course. Yeah, of course. BRB.
But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
I hear that Tataru's special tea is a specialty.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches on
Just me?
places beyond imagining.
Alright, it's me then.
With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
I'm so glad that worked. I was worried we were gonna have to queue for Alliance Roulette.
Some days later.
Yes? Come on, don't leave us without knowing whether that worked.
What is it, Alisaie?
Alisaie's got
Are
that
you all right?
mid-patch slump.
Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
Wait, how did she know?
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams.
Oh my
They
god.
gave me all the information I needed to get the details
Oh, are you
just right.
serious? Come on.
For your weapons,
Come on
though,
with
I
that.
needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favourite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
You're a little bit jelly there, are you, Alisaie? But jealous.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
Wait, are we getting meta here?
I quite understand. But as you observed,
Yeah,
the
Alphinaud
others
hasn't
had
changed
the more
jobs even
pressing
once.
need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Oh, bye, Alisaie. I thought she was just gonna keep sliding until she disappeared.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Oh my god, we have the technology.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
Oh, I didn't realize PS5 had launched already. It's crazy. What did I miss?
Mistress Kryle's exhausted state. May I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance.
Oh.
It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I...
Really? Bruh. Bruh.
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Grahatia, at your service.
Hey.
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Well, I mean...
Help! Somebody help!
Uh-oh.
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
All yours.
What? Now wait, just a...
Bye. Damn it, Alisaie.
Here we go again.
she's like 6 stories up.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
Oh man, shipping intensifiers so hard. And that was the moment that Ethys realized his character was canonically gay.
So it was that a new adventure began.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
Decided to come back.
Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace.
Yeah, okay, so he has...
Oh, yes. They proceed
been
very
elevated.
well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find.
Fuck are you?
With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end.
Hey, if any of you jabronis aren't following Zeph, you need to get on
As
that.
the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree?
Oh man. So we were right. It is Asahi's body. Zeph, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, mate.
But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
Oh, how the turntables. Or just in case we didn't get it from the name Brutus.
Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Unsundered and untempered.
Your radiance, but give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
Alright, Kefka.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless. Do as you will.
Sorry, I meant to say sundered, not unsundered. Yes. Sundered and untempered.
It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre. The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse.
And that's not a calamity he's talking about.
Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
There it is. Like I say, there's conspicuously Xenos-shaped hole in the heart of Zodiac after Elidibus has stepped out of it. I'm glad that we can put the Venar speculation to rest regarding young Master Sas Brutus. Fandaniel. That's interesting, you know? The Sundered now, being untempered, having their own ambitions, being only really kept in line by the Unsundered and Elidibus in particular, and not really having, you know, anything more than that crystal with those, you know, brief collection of memories from their unsundered self. They're free to pursue their own agendas now, their own very human agendas. Yeah, I never got that either. You can show Graha the new pet you got, is that right? Oh, we'll have to do that. I'm told Graha shed some of the tenseness he had as the Crystal Exarch. If you ask me, he's more relaxed than he's ever been. Why, the Raha of old would leap down from a high place just to make a dramatic appearance. Well, that's how we first saw him, wasn't it? Something someone did in some epic or other. And Alphinaud wasn't so different. Still, I'm glad to have them back safe and sound, boyish insecurities and all. Everyone likes the garments I prepared for him. The time I spent polishing my skills wasn't in vain. In case you're wondering, Graha Tears is an outfit suited for travelling, while his weapon uses a piece of the Crystal Tower as the focus. Brilliant, right? Now, I know we probably shouldn't go around chipping bits off Alec, but it's just one little piece. I wonder still if he can still do like the Exarch stuff with the tower. He probably should not. He probably shouldn't. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Ethys. I think I was excessively familiar earlier. My tone and mannerism. I thought it better be familiar than formal if we had to be comrades. Now I worry that it may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbour for everyone. Perhaps you might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. Provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, is casting spells always so draining? I'd quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. Really felt so exhausted. Or hungry. Yeah, that's true, he was an archer before. Interesting that he's decided to remain a caster. Yet if all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to you on your adventures. So I shall persevere. I really love his outfit. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a Scion, and an inexperienced Scion at that. A green initiate, eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause. That he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rati is now available as a trust companion. What? I suppose I have to take stock of the situation. By forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, we have unwritten history, which now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits. As long as we stand together, I doubt not, but that we can overcome all trials. Always done so, have we not? How he fares of late. Do you mean since I reawakened in this body? The hunger being par for the course, I have no complaints. Appears to be well. Though my memories straddle the lives that I have lived. No contradicting fragments which cause me confusion. Yet by the same token, it is a strange feeling to be possessed of my young body again. Even accounting for the crystallization, I do not recall ever being so light and spry. As for my soul, Stoller assures me it is similar to yours, Ethys. That is to say, it is somewhat denser than the others, but otherwise normal. Yes, I imagine it would be somewhat denser. Face of it appears to make sense. I couldn't help but consider the differences between your circumstances and mine. You, of course, merged with Ardbert, and as similar as your souls may have been, the fact is you were different people, thus did your soul gain in density. How you were able to merge is another matter. Given what we know of the soul, that you possess distinct memories should have rendered the process more complicated. Though I but theorize, perhaps your strong and shared desire to do so made it possible. In contrast, I simply merged myself. Whatever additional experiences the older me may have had, my fundamental existence remained unchanged. Mind you, that's not to say that I haven't improved. Far from it. At any rate, when our souls combined, in a process of augmentation, but rather, shall we say,
attunement. I'm somewhat strange that my soul has become denser. Well, you survived through another calamity. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Or could this be the result of having undergone another rejoining? If so, it would serve as proof of a future that many fought and died to prevent. Lest we forget, my friends. Lest we forget. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Well, now, I have my suspicions as to what this is about. Could you be so good as to confirm them for me? Oh my god. Aye, just as I thought. They went ahead with it after all. The artisans of the mean had come to me with a proposal, you see. In celebration of the knight's return, they asked how I wished to be commemorated. On a coin, or as an automaton? Neither, I replied, for all that. Knew I'd be embarrassed. Difference what name they give it. Yet still they did it. Right stubborn lot they are. As befits the people of the Crystarium. They'll be just fine without me. Lena may rest assured I do not worry for them. Nevertheless, never ceased to pray for their happiness. No longer am I a leader of a nation. Whatever power and influence I may have wielded, left behind as surely as I left my body. But everything I have ever felt and experienced, those things and more I have brought with me, you have brought for me. I shall carry them close to my heart always, end of my days. Really? Una Kalhai has something new to say? Oh my goodness. Right, let's end with that. Oh, and the others. Alright, we'll talk to the others as well. Might as well wrap it up. Well, Graha is over 100. Okay. He doesn't have anything new here. It doesn't seem like he has anything new there. He does? Where? I skipped the new part. Alright, okay, fine. It just looked like it was the same, so let's see. Alright, I'll let him keep talking. Alright. My home fell to the oblivion long ago. It's now known as the Void. The champions who fought at Ruined Star were corrupted by the captured essence of the primals, twisting incarnations of darkness. Those of the light who stood opposed them were but suckling babes in comparison. I'm told they were more like me, young and touched by the echo. The darkness consumed all ere we learned of each other's existence. Even the servants of the power which annihilated my world could find naught to salvage in the emptiness that remained. A tale you've heard from me before, but I feel the story bears repeating. Of it as a mantra, a warning that you might avoid the same terrible fate. It is fortunate, however, this world is bountiful where mine own was found wanting. I'm the hero I never was, strengthened and steadied by your companions and scions of the Seventh Dawn. I understand you were summoned across the rift to another world, the first, whereupon you reversed its perilous pit towards light. Your deeds not end there. There you went to strike down no lesser an Ascian than the emissary himself. Well, that's new. Must he state his course, rendering up his life for his mission. And he may well have accomplished it. Not for you. Your victory is an event to be rejoiced, as are all victories over the Ascians. Yet if truth be told, I find my heart is torn. For as much suffering as he has caused, Elizabeth saw fit to save my life. Oh, is my mic cutting out? Sorry about that. I'm speaking a little bit more quietly because I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Well, there we go. Minazu and Akala are gonna rejoin with us. Man, make Warring Triad compulsory. Alright? Make Iblis compulsory. Make Shadows of Mark compulsory. I wanna hang out with all my beautiful, beautiful friends more. Okay? So that ends. I'll round up Hori and his crew for a spot of sparring. Oh, and Graha too. In my capacity as his senior, I'm obligated to train him as well. Nice.
Thanks to your reports, I had known that all was well in the source, but there is no relief like seeing our comrades again with my own eyes. If possible, I should like to thank Astinian in Alphinaud. He hasn't forgotten about you, alright? Need Graha's Glam right now. Listen, Graha's Glam will be on the Mog station in like 6.5. Only a short time has passed in the source. For me, it has been several long years. Passing strange to see how little has changed here in the Rising Stones. Times I can't help but feel as if I'm dreaming. Then I see the equipment Tataru prepared for us, and it helps me bring back to reality. Ryne continues her fight in the first, and I must resume my own here. As you know, in Seeker of the Sun culture, the title Tia indicates a male who does not preside over territory. Stola, that's a very polite and PG-friendly way to talk about what it actually is. In regards to this, Alphinaud came to me with a consultation. Cristeria may not be a territory in the traditional sense, he said, but our friend governed it with great leadership nonetheless. As such, would it not be inappropriate to call him Tia? You stole it. It's not just about that. Like, you want him to be a nun, you, gotta... Well, like I said, I think we're gonna leave that to the Warrior of Light. And, yeah, that is interesting, Fox, isn't it? It's very interesting. As it is by no means disrespectful to omit the title, I told Alphinaud that he is free to do so if he wishes. But I, for one, intend to call him by his full name. At least until he's decided what he wants for himself in his new life. I think that's what Alphinaud was told, because no one wanted to have the talk with Alphinaud. Yeah, Tyr is a Sunseeker that doesn't have any land. By thine account, the 14th seat of the convocation was known as Azem. By the title's distinctly familiar ring, thine imagination cannot fail but run wild. Yeah, Oriange, one step ahead of you there. From Azima, the Warden, in Eorzea, to Azim, the Dawnfather in the Far East, in every corner of Heideland do these deities revered as personifications of the sun. They're like names. Could they all perhaps trace their origin to the 14th seat, I did muse. Though it may ne'er be proven or otherwise, such a theory I do believe lie firmly within the realm of possibility. Yeah, Oriange is just kind of saying the obvious there, but, yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yes, the symbol of Azem's crystal is of the sun, yes, and is very reminiscent of symbols of Azema and of Sephiroth, which Azema inherited, and of presumably of Azim. So, there we go. That is an interesting one. So we're now very, 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 very firmly consolidated in the speculation that that the 12 are the dissidents, the summoners of Heidelin. It's okay. It's all right, Sickle. What's up? Nama is the wall? No. Nama's the opposite. Nama's Nemea. Nama is Nemea. What was the thing with Tia? So, Tias do not mate. Nuns are the leaders of the tribe that take mates and procreate. I talked to Grahar a second time. Yes, I did. I did. All right. Guys, I am exhausted. We have been streaming for 8 hours. I'm in a room that's like 40 degrees plus Celsius because it has many hot things in it and no real ventilation to speak of. So I am going to love you and leave you there. Everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey. Do please remember, as I've been saying, Twitch Prime sorry, not Twitch Prime. All Twitch subs and all patrons have access, have early access to most of the videos that I put on YouTube by a week or two, as well as other stuff in the Discord server, like behind the scenes stuff and other stuff that I'm cooking up. I want to do like some community nights and stuff like that. So do please consider that if you want to support the channel. And if you already do fall into one of those groups, either as a Twitch sub or as a patron, then make sure that either your Twitch and your Discord are linked so that you will automatically get the permissions for that channel. Or if you're a patron, then send me a DM on Discord and I will I'll give you that myself, because there is no like automated method for that. But guys, thank you so much. I will not be streaming tomorrow because I am going to be basically editing these parts and getting them all up on YouTube. But I will be back on Friday. We'll probably be smashing out the extreme mode and, you know, doing the other little story bits and cleaning things up. So yeah, that's basically the plan for now. So I hope you guys will join us for that. If you're around, thank you very much for the support and everything today, guys. I had notifications disabled, so I may have missed like a couple of subs or bits here and there. I hope you understand like the necessity of my doing that for this stream in particular, but I saw it all. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that support. It really means the world to me. Yeah, guys, keep an eye on YouTube because I'm going to be putting some videos up there about 5.3 content. Otherwise, I'll see you in stream. I'll see you on State of the Realm. I'll see you here, you know, for the next thing, whenever you get a chance. Great, both miss this. Thank you very much for 27 months. All right, we're going to go drop a raid on Mike. It looks like he is working on